Hello everyone, Joshua Myers here, and today I'm going to do a spoiler-free review for It Chapter 2 from 2019. And yes, you'll float here too.
For 27 years, I dreamt of you. I've missed you.
We didn't stop it.
I missed you.
It Chapter 2, rated R.
It Chapter 2 stars Jessica Chastain, James McAvoy, Bill Hader, Isaiah Mustafa, Jay Ryan, and Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, the Dancing Clown. It Chapter 2 picks up 27 years after the events of It from 2017, also now known as It Chapter 1. We see adult Mike who ends up trying to bring together his old friends, the Losers Club, because Pennywise is back, and they need to finish him off once and for all. Along the way, we end up finding a little bit more about Pennywise's origins. What did I like about it? Honestly, for me, the casting for the adult versions of the Losers Club is spot on. And for me, honestly, the standout of them is Bill Hader as adult Richie. He was awesome in this movie, and also there was a lot of comedic moments with him, and he was funny. And all these actors, I could totally buy that these are the same characters you saw in the first one, but now all grown up 27 years later. I totally buy that. And in fact, I even thought casting for adult Henry Bowers, and all of them were good. Also, Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, the motherfucking dancing clown, is still awesome. He still nails the part. Which, fun fact, I am going to be dressing up as Pennywise this Halloween. Full makeup and everything. You may be seeing some videos of that, and potentially I may do a short film of it. You may potentially see that stuff on my channel and get to see me portray Pennywise, the dancing clown. But overall, all these actors do an amazing job. They also brought back the kid actors from the first one for flashbacks, and they still do a really good job. And honestly, there were some moments in this film that I was honestly kind of sort of creeped by. And there's quite a few moments that made me jump, which, for that, we'll probably get into my negatives about, but, I thought there was some stuff in there that was cool and awesome. And you'll see that stuff in my negatives, which I'm going to get to right now. What did I not like about it? For one, for me, honestly, a lot of it just really felt like it was the same movie for the most part, except swapped around a bit. And like I mentioned, there's some flashbacks. Wait, did I say some flashbacks? There's a lot of flashbacks in It Chapter 2. First of all, when they do cut back to the kid actors and that, there's sometimes and I think it's probably because of the fact that they're now older, some of them have grown up a bit. In fact, I heard the one person that had the most change since the first movie was Finn Wolfhard as Richie. I think he looked the worst with it, because it's like they did some digital applications on all of them to make them look like how they did in the first movie. I even noticed for some of them they kind of changed the pitches of their voices, and it really honestly kind of took me out the film a bit. And to me, also, another problem with that is, like I said, there's so many of these flashbacks, it almost feels as if, the film is so reliant on those kid actors from the first movie. It really does. And I feel like that kind of hurts this one. And I wish I could have seen more of the adult versions of the Losers Club. I really do. I think it could have fleshed them out a lot better. And yeah, there were also, like I mentioned, there's a lot of jump scares in this movie, and it did get annoying after a while. Like, there's even way more jump scares in this than there was in It Chapter 1. And also for the effects of these scares and just effects in general, like, this movie relies even more so on digital effects than It Chapter 1. And and even in It Chapter 1, I felt like the effects for the most part, like, although there were some that were good, I felt like I could tell it wasn't there. So, and this one, I really could tell that it wasn't there. Like, even more so than the first one. And there's some stuff that they do with the ending that, one, I find kind of ridiculous and nonsensical. But there's stuff about the ending I do like. I'll probably get into that with my spoiler-filled review that I'm thinking about doing with Abe at some point, so... also, when the film comes out on Blu-ray, me and Abe would be filming a Movie Night Madness video for it, discussing about the film as we're watching it. So... And honestly, for me, I was really excited for It Chapter 2. I was pumped. It was my most anticipated movie of 2019. I even tried so hard to get all my friends involved to go see It Chapter 2. It didn't really work out the way I planned. I was planning on going with Amanda, Josh, Abe, Che. First things first, Che went off to college before that happened. Then I didn't get word back from Amanda. And then Josh contacted me saying he couldn't make it that day. So, and we thought for sure Abe was going to call it quits for that day, but thankfully he pulled through and he went with me to see it. We saw this past Wednesday, so yeah, yesterday. And not only that, like, the theater experience was fine for the most part. For the most part, me and Abe were the only people in the theater room. And until, like, middle through the movie, there was this guy that just went in the middle of the movie, sat there randomly, right behind us almost. I don't know what it was, he just kind of gave me, like, bad vibes. And then, like, even before the final battle in that with Pennywise, he ends up leaving and he never came back. And I was kind of worried there. Like, I just had bad vibes about it. And one time I used the restroom and first of all, there was nobody there afterwards. Like, no employees, nothing like that. And there was this guy, he looked like he had like an emo goth look, like, thing going on, leather jacket, some sort of headphones for some reason, and it's like, I don't think you're allowed to bring headphones into theaters. I may be wrong on that, but for me, like, it just all felt like, I felt like creeped out by this. I don't know why, I just had a bad feeling about this, and luckily, and thankfully for me and Abe, nothing bad happened, but I'm just like, and honestly, that was getting me more creeped out than the movie itself. And that's pretty bad, I would say, in that regard. So I'm going to give It Chapter 2 a 3.5 out of 5 stars. For me, I think the first one was better. It Chapter 1 was better. It Chapter 1 is also much more rewatchable for me. I don't think I'm probably going to rewatch this as much as I am with the first one. But for me, I would gladly pick it up on Blu-ray, have it sit next to my It Chapter 1 Blu-ray I got. So that's it for my spoiler-free review of It Chapter 2. Tell me in the comments what you guys thought of this movie. Did you love it? Did you hate it? Or are you like me, where there was some stuff you liked, some stuff you didn't, and overall felt like some stuff could have been done better about the movie? If you felt any of that, just let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.